Hello and welcome back to VNI Nation. This is another episode of Scattered Thoughts where we talk about various topics and ideas, and each one connects to the previous one in some way. And last time Alex talked about this idea of a world of games where every conflict, every decision is made by playing a game. If you want to, if you have a problem with somebody, you can duel them through your game of choice. And today, this week, my game of choice is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And specifically, the idea that, we can fight each other. Like, it's a fighting game, right? At its very core, it's a fighting game. It's a party game where people fight with various characters to have fun, and everything is, everybody's just having a good time. But what if there was a Smash Brothers cinematic universe? That's right, I'm talking Detective Pikachu connects to Sonic the Hedgehog, connects to the Super Mario movie that's coming out in 2022, right? All of these movies, all of these different properties are going to come together, and they're going to create a Super Smash Bros. Movie with all of the Nintendo characters and properties duking it out, having a great time, right? And that is something that I would just love to see. It worked for the Avengers and Marvel, and potentially it could work for all of these video game movies. So I'm gonna jump right in and talk about that. But before I do, I got something in the mail, and I'm just gonna hold this up. This right here is a hoodie with our logo on it. Isn't that cool? That's awesome. Oh, and on the back, it's got VNI Nation right there. Yep, VNI Nation, and then Veritas et Judicium and Truth and Judgment on the bottom. This is a hoodie that Alex and I designed, put together, and then I ordered it, and I came in, so that's awesome. Super excited about that. But wait, Titus, how can we get one? Oh, I'm glad you asked. Well, you can't, or at least not yet. We don't have anything in the works right now for our audience members to obtain official merch or anything. But that's like future league stuff. It's down the road. At least if you're interested, you can let us know by writing down in the comments and telling us what you guys think. That is the white version. There is also a black version, which I didn't order, but I might order in the future and have that come in. But yeah, so we're working on some new stuff. Potentially in the future, you guys might be able to get your hands on some of it. Now, Super Smash Brothers. I took some notes, so sorry about the screen shaking. Alright, here we go. Flipping pages. Now, I'm sure you're wondering, how are you going to connect all of these different universes, right? It must be impossible. Well, that is definitely not the truth. It is the farthest thing from the truth, because inherently all of these universes just are connected. And it's amazing. In the Detective Pikachu movie, we don't really see a whole lot of the ways of interdimensional travel, but in the video games, there are Pokemon and there are situations where we do see travel between the various dimensions. It is commonly known that every individual game is its own universe, and by trading, you are trading Pokemon through universal boundaries. That's why one person can have like 3 Rayquaza and, like 4 Mewtwo's, because each individual game is its own universe, and there's a Pokemon that breaks the boundaries between the universe, and that Pokemon is named Hoopa, and Hoopa does so with the use of its special rings, and these rings are gold. He throws them out, and it's like a portal to another world or whatever. And where else do we see those exact same rings? That is right, in Sonic the Hedgehog. In the movie, he uses the rings, which, I deemed Sonic's rings in the movie. Sonic's rings, he throws them out. It's a giant ring, and it's like a portal to another world or a different part of the world. And, he can travel through it. And that is the exact same thing as Hoopa's rings. Therefore, they must be connected, right? So if Sonic's rings and Hoopa's rings are the exact same, that means that there is a connection between Detective Pikachu, which is a world of Pokemon, and Sonic the Hedgehog. Now, Sonic the Hedgehog, in the movie, they send Dr. Robotnik to a world of mushrooms. And where else do we see a world commonly inhabited by mushrooms? That is right, my friends. Super Mario in the Mushroom Kingdom. And now, the Mario universe consists of many different planets and worlds. And the Mushroom Kingdom, it just so happens to reside on one of them. And there are other areas with more wild areas with more mushrooms, like we see in the Sonic the Hedgehog movie, which means that it is very possible, it's very likely that Dr. Robotnik could have been sent to the mushroom world where the Mushroom Kingdom resides. That is very likely. Now, what about all the other Smash Bros. Characters? Well, I'm glad you asked, my friends, because there's a huge roster of characters in Smash Brothers, right? But there's a lot of Mario characters, there's a lot of Pokemon, right? Pokemon specifically, there's, Jigglypuff, Pikachu, Pichu, Greninja, Charizard, Venusaur, Squirtle. Did I say Lucario yet? Lucario. And in Incineroar. Nine Pokemon just in Super Smash Brothers. That's insane. And in Mario characters, there's all the Mario characters. I'm not going to list them all. But there's also like another huge one that has a lot of characters is Fire Emblem. So if we get a Fire Emblem movie, for sure they can connect all of the different universes very easily, right? Of course, there's like, the Zeldas, and there's the Metroids and all that other stuff, but we can worry about the details later. We're still in the infancy stage of building this cinematic universe, all right? Now, it has been confirmed, right, that we're getting a Super Mario movie, but we're also getting a Mega Man movie and a Metal Gear Solid movie, which connects Mega Man and Solid Snake. So, all of that together, all of that combined, means that it is very likely, there's a possibility that all of this stuff could be connected at some point in the future, and that they have the ability to make a Super Smash Bros. Cinematic universe and a Super Smash Bros. Movie. Now, that is something that I would like to see. I would dive into how the movie would play out, or what like the overarching plot or story of the movie would be, but I'm running out of time, so let me know what you guys think. Would you be excited to see something like this? Let us know in the comments section down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If we get enough likes, maybe we can make another video about this topic, and then I can go into the story and lore and how the plot of the movie would be, or the universe in overall. Anyway, moving on. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date on all of the amazing videos that will be planned for you guys in the future. And as always, this has been VNI Nation. Thank you and goodbye.